math friends, it's Mrs. Beals, and we're here to talk about word problems. We're going to be adding and subtracting with word problems. The awesome thing about word problems, though, is they always leave clues to let us know, are we going to be adding or are we going to be subtracting? So let's look at some of our clue words. This is about Gus the Plus. Gus the Plus is a smart adding man. He gives to others whenever he can. Total, altogether, and all is the sum. Both combined, he sure is not dumb. If you'll look at all those pink words are clue words to let you know that you're going to be adding. Let's jump on over here to Linus the Minus. Linus the Minus is a subtracting lad, always taking away. Oh, he is so bad. In his word problem, you lose and have less. He finds the difference, but will never confess. Linus the Minus, look at that. He's got some extra words, too, over to the side. Nothing is left. We have so few now. How many more things can Linus take? So all these green words and all these words in the bubbles are clues to let us know that we're going to be subtracting. So let's jump over to a few word problems and see if we see any of these clue words. We're going to jump down here. All right, here is our first one. Mark has 215 baseball cards. Emily has 454 baseball cards. How many Sorry, guys. How many baseball cards do Mark and Emily have all together? I'm going to back up. See if you notice any clue words. Do you guys see all together? Yes, all together was right here in our problem in the last sentence. And a lot of times our clue words are in the last sentence. And all together is in our Gus the Plus song. So that means to find this answer, we are going to add. Awesome job. Let's try the next one. Jason has 330 pennies. Richie has 268 pennies. Rachel has 381 pennies. Which two students have more than 700 pennies combined? Which two students have more than 700 pennies combined? I'm going to back up to see if you notice any clue words. Did you guys see it? It's combined. Our problem used the word combined right here. And combined is in our Gus the Plus song. So we know that we're going to be doing some adding to solve this problem. Let's look at this one. There were 625 ears of corn and 247 tomatoes sold at a farm stand. How many more ears of corn were sold than tomatoes? I'm going to read that again. There were 625 ears of corn and 247 tomatoes sold at a farm stand. How many more ears of corn were sold than tomatoes? See if you notice any of the clue words. Did you guys see it? I'll give you a hint. It's over next to Linus. It's how many more. Over here in the corner, you see how many more. How many more things can Linus take? When you see how many more, that's a clue that you're going to subtract. Here it is right here in the problem. It says, how many more? So this is going to be a problem where we subtract. Let's look at another one. All right. It says, Shelly spent 17 minutes washing the dishes. She spent 38 minutes cleaning her room. Explain how you can use mental math to find how long Shelly spent on the two tasks. I'm not going to make you use mental math. I just want to see if you know whether you should add or subtract. Shelly spent 17 minutes washing the dishes. She spent 38 minutes cleaning her room. Explain how you can use mental math to find how long Shelly spent on the two tasks. See if you can see any clue words. This one's a little bit tricky because it actually doesn't have a clue word, but it has a word that's so close to our clue word. The word that they use is find out how long she spent on the two tasks. The word that you need to look at is both. So she did both tasks. Both and two are very similar. So for this problem, we're going to add. All right, let's try this one. Miss Henley picked 46 tomatoes from her garden on Friday. On Saturday, she picked 17 tomatoes. How many tomatoes did she pick in all? Which one? Guess the plus, Linus the minus. I hope you guys see it. It's over in guess the plus. Our clue was in all. It says how many tomatoes did she pick in all? And here in guess the plus is in all. That means that we're going to be adding for this problem. There were 378 visitors to the Science Museum on Friday. There were 409 visitors on Saturday. How many more people visited the museum on Saturday? There were 378 visitors to the Science Museum on Friday. There were 409 visitors on Saturday. How many more people visited the museum on Saturday? Back up and see if you see the clue words. I hope you guys saw it's over here in Linus the minus. It was how many more again. How many more people visited? It's right down here at the bottom. How many more? Awesome. So that means for this problem, we're going to have to subtract. You all know we're going to use these two numbers to subtract. This number is going to be on top because it's the largest number. All right. Let's try this one. Ravi scores 247 points in a video game. How many more points does he need to score? Does he need to score a total of 650? I'm going to go pretty fast because we just did one like this. It's in Linus the minus. You should have said, how many more again? How many more is a clue that we're going to be subtracting. So if you look down here, how many more? Here are the two numbers we'll subtract. And we know 650 goes on top. Almost there. Mike has 57 action figures. Alex has 186 action figures. Which is the best estimate of the number of action figures Mike and Alex have all together? Don't worry about estimate, but look for one of those clue words right now. Mike has 57 action figures. Alex has 186 action figures. Which is the best estimate? You guys know that means rounding. Of the number of action figures Mike and Alex have all together. See if you see one of those clue words in here. You guys saw it. It's in Guess the Plus. It is all together. They wrote it this way. All together is one word. Miss Beals wrote it as two words. I probably should have written that differently. But it means the same thing. Everything combined together. So that's one that we would add. There are 500 sheets of paper in the pack Hannah bought. She used 137 sheets already. How many sheets of paper does Hannah have left? How many sheets of paper does Hannah have left? How many sheets of paper does Hannah have left? Linus the minus. You should say left. Nothing is left. Left usually means we're going to be subtracting. So for this problem, we will be subtracting 500 minus 137. Last one. You guys are almost done. Elena went bowling. Elena's score in the first game was 127. She scored 16 more points in the second game than in the first game. What was her total score? That one is a challenge. This is the problem that we're going to do when you come into class tomorrow. Remember, guess the plus. He is a smart adding man. He gives to others whenever he can. Total all together and all is the sum. Both combined, he sure is not dumb. But over here we got Linus the minus, and he's a subtracting lad. Always taking away. Oh, he is so bad. In his word problems, you lose and have less. He finds the difference, but will never confess. useless. We have so few now. How many more things can Linus take? Great job, math friends.